heart may need. From advanced testing technologies to open heart surgery, we're the only team in the region who can treat your condition every step of the way. As your regional health system, we're making it easier to get exceptional care close to home.
Learn more at mhsystem.org/heart.
Sutton Gymnasium, the home of tonight, and the Marietta Tigers is ready to take on the Federal Hocking Lancers. As Federal Hocking been introduced, we talked about their starting lineup: Ward, Cottrell, Chapman, Blatch, Earhart. For the Marietta Tigers, it looks like a familiar lineup down there in front of us. The Tigers will go with the junior number 1, Elijah Lears-Kelly, in the backcourt with the senior number 3, A.J. Graham. On the forward position, wearing number 15, will be senior Isaac Coast. In the post, it'll be number 20, junior Isaac Knighton. And the big man for the Marietta Tigers will take care of duties inside, number 21, the junior, and Alex Kendall. So again, it'll be Lears-Kelly, Graham, Coast, Knighton, Kendall, your 5 for Marietta. John, it's a team we talked about, 18 in a row. You have to have some pretty good leadership. I asked Coach Thompson this, to win 18 in a row.
Yeah, absolutely, especially, being a smaller school for the area. We talked about coming in Division 4, I believe, and, playing some of these bigger schools like a Marietta and some things. Got to have some, superior confidence in your team and your guards, kind of come in these places, tough environments to play, and pull out the win 18 times in a row.
Their only losses this season were against Caldwell in the clash at the Coliseum at Warren, 72-66. They lost to Alexander as well, 63-46, and then it has just been an onslaught as they have come and won 18 straight. So it'll be fun to see these two teams match up. Kind of a game that, John, I'll be interested to get your opinion as we have the 3 officials, 5 and 10 players now out on the court. As your tournament draws in, everything's in, but this game still matters. As the Tigers win toss, you still want to play well and play against a competition team you're going to see in the playoffs, a type team.
Absolutely, especially for seniors, right? This is some of the last games you're going to play at home, and that always means a ton. You don't appreciate it when you're in high school, but you will later.
Tigers work the ball nicely around, then underneath the Knight, and he's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot a couple. And if you remember on both Friday, more so on Saturday, where they were leaving Knighton isolated, they were doubling Kendall, and Knighton had some opportunities to go one-on-one and took advantage of them this past weekend. And right here we see early on as he knocks down the first free throw. That might be a strategy that the Tigers go with early on. Marietta in their all-white uniforms tonight, trimmed in orange and black. Orange numerals, Tigers scripted across their chest. The Lancers across Federal Hocking's chest in their maroon, dark maroon, and yellow. And a three-pointer on the way by Blatch. A catch and shoot, he knocks it down. Lancers going to press the Tigers. 3-2. Just as quick as Tigers scored. Blatch came down, the senior, Scotty Blatch, and knocked down a big three. They work at the Kendall to the Tigers underneath. Double team, ball stripped away. Out of the pack comes Cottrell. Cottrell to the lane, and the shot up and no good. But he's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. And you see how quick they are.
Yeah, they're definitely undersized when you compare the two teams, and that's the first thing you look at. But for Marietta, you got to think they're going to try to put the ball inside to Kendall and Knight in the majority of the evening. And going the other way, you got almost the exact opposite with Federal Hocking going with all these strong guards they have.
Cottrell, the first free throw he has is up and in. He had 30 against Marietta in the first game, makes it 4-2. Cottrell, the second free throw coming up. Spins it up and in. You could tell he doesn't miss many. 5-2. Federal Hocking early on with 7:13 to go. Extend their lead out to 3. One-on-one pressure. Lears-Kelly brings it up. Bounce pass to Graham in the corner. Right side, up top of the key to Kendall. Kendall puts it on the floor outside to Lears-Kelly. 17-foot jumper on the way. Short. Rebound by Kendall. His putback's up and in, but they're going to say a whistle and a foul before he can put it back up and in on the floor. And so with just 1:03 off this first quarter clock, Tigers will inbound underneath their own basket, trailing 5-2. AJ set the inbounds. Out to Kendall. Left point. Top of the key to Coast. Quick work underneath to Knight, and his shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Lears Kelly comes up with it. His putback's up and in. And he's fouled. Elijah Lears Kelly with a nice offensive rebound, and then the putback was up and good.
Yeah, great play there by Lears Kelly, getting that rebound. And we've seen him get more and more aggressive this year as the season kind of goes on. Especially we saw him against Warren. Really had a good game against them, attacking the rim, getting in there, rebounding. And I think he's going to be a strong asset to this Tigers team.
Lears Kelly's free throw ties the game at 5 with 6:44 to go here in this first quarter. Lears Kelly on Cottrell tight up top. A 3, no. Pulled back down by Ward. Goes top of the key. Bounce pass to Cottrell in the right corner. Cottrell loses his man momentarily. Lears Kelly gets him up in the air, pushes the shot up and in. Good looking move. No foul called, but he still got it to fall. 7-5.
Yeah, great defense there by Lears Kelly. Just the last second bit on the shot fake there. If he stays on his feet, I think he makes it a lot tougher for him to make that.
Comes down, gets it left side to AJ with 6:07 to go first quarter. 7-5. Fed Hawk leads. Marietta with the basketball to our right. AJ tries to shimmer and shake. Can't quite get his guy. Out to Knight and out top to Coast. Coast, really good defense right now, Fed Hawk. AJ's going to let one rip from the left point, and he knocks it down. 8-7, Tigers lead. Here comes Federal Hocking down the court. Really quick. Cottrell jumper, right side, no good. Rebound pulled down, though, into the hands of Earhart. A whistle and a foul on the floor. This one's going to go on the Tigers. And that will go on Coast. It'll be his first, team second. First substitution of the game for Marietta. Seth Britton off the bench. So Cottrell set to inbound. Tigers leading 8-7, 5:38 to go. First quarter. Out front into the hands of Ward. Ward gets it in the corner to Blatch. Back out front into the hands of Chapman. Chapman, Cottrell, and Ward, they're 3 captains. Left side to Cottrell. Fakes the pass underneath. Thought about the three-pointer way out. Now tries to take it off, or inside, cut off. Into the hands of Chapman. Chapman's jumper, no good. Strong rebound by Knighton from Marietta.
Great play there by Knighton, getting there and getting that rebound. Got him out there on the screen. Marietta didn't really talk, kind of allowed that wide open shot there by Fed Hawk.
5:04 to go the other way. AJ with a little turnaround jumper in the lane, puts it up and in. 10-7, Tigers lead now. 4:56 to go first quarter. And you might as well not even say across the timeline, into the front court, whatever adjectives you want to use for Federal Hocking, because they're up in the front court before you can even take a look. Second foul on Coast. In comes Harris, who was ready to come in anyhow. And it's a tough foul for the Tigers. Second on Coast. Third team foul, inbounds. Federal Hocking with 4:50 to go. Marietta leading 10-7. Federal Hocking with it in the lane. Jumper on the way. Shot no good off the back of the rim, and the Tigers clear the rebound. There goes Harris into the lane. Spin shot no good, and a rebound pulled down by Federal Hocking. Earhart out front into the hands of Ward. Back to Earhart. He lets a 3 go. Right corner. Shot no good. Tigers with the rebound. And a good job by Knighton, again, fighting for the rebound. And with 4:19 to go, Tigers still lead 10-7 here in this first quarter. Kendall with a nice take. Shot is going to be off the mark. Gets an offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Did a really good job taking his man off the dribble, missed the shot, got his own rebound. 12-7, Tigers lead.
Yeah, and if he gets that deep in the post, it's going to be really tough for Federal Hocking to stop that unless they're going to bring a double team.
Cottrell into the lane hard, not afraid to go, John. And a shot no good, but he'll go the line to shoot a couple. And like I said, he doesn't look like he misses many, just a junior for this Lancers team. It's really their offensive cog, if you will. And he'll go the line to shoot a couple.
Yeah, and you can see Cottrell, Marietta knows he had 30 the first game. He's already got, that's his 6th here tonight, or 5th rather. And coming into the game, you can see them, they're face guarding him. And every time the ball screen's set for him, they're just switching that screen, so they've always got somebody on him defensively.
Cottrell's second free throw upcoming. And Cottrell free throws are up and good. Whistle momentarily, and actually, did they take that one off the board? They did. They said a lane violation on the Lancers. 12-8 Tigers lead. So Cottrell now with 6 points because they took the one away, and only 8 points for the Lancers. Seth Britton with it, right wing. Kendall touches, top of the key, puts it on the ground, outside to A.J. Graham, volleyball line left side. Backs it back out near center circle. A.J. gets a pick up top. Thought about a three, pulls the ball back down, gets it to Britton on the right side. 3:28 and counting first quarter. Tigers lead 12-8. Really good man-to-man defense. They make you work for it. Does this Lancers team? A long three by A.J. there. Shot off the mark and into the student section. It'll be Lancers basketball. You'll see Costco come in for Knighton. So a really, really guard strong, heavy lineup for the Marietta right now. They got Costco, Britton, Graham, Harris, and Kendall into the game. 3:11 to go, first quarter. 12-8 Tigers lead. Lancers basketball to our left. Cottrell, corner pass to Earhart, puts it on the ground, dribbles baseline. Corner three by Ward off the feed, shot no good. Rebound though somehow by Miller. His shot is going to be poked away, and Miller snuck on the game on the senior, and Marietta recovers the loose ball. It's 12-8 Tigers. Into the front court, A.J. Graham, top of the key. Gets it to Harris, spin move, left side, shot no good. Just short. Aiden couldn't get the bunny to go off the spin move. Out front. Chapman picks up his dribble. Cottrell touches, right point, checked by Seth Britton. 2:26 to go. Goes hard to the lane, shot waved off, but a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Britton here, and that's going to be the 5th team foul on Marietta.
And it's going to be Britton's 2nd foul as well, so you're going to see Lears Kelly checking the ball game for him.
Well, you know, I thought he had 2 as well, John, but they give this one to AJ. Ball stolen. I think that's a mix-up. I think you're right in the book. But up on the scoreboard, it's A.J. Graham right now. Tigers get a steal, go the other way, and have it picked away. So the Lancers get it in half court. 2:09 to go. Chapman with it right side. Now in the corner. Up top, ball going to be tipped away by Costco. Earhart, though, pulls it out of the air. And he's going to go hard to the right. Scoop shot up and in, and a foul. Go. So Knighton in for Harris. 12-10 our score, minute 56 to go, and Earhart at the free throw line for the bonus. And it's going to rattle in and out. The rebound cleared by the Tigers. Kendall. Kendall with 10 points on Saturday after being in foul. Now the Tigers. With 4, the Tigers lead 14-10. Minute 28 to go, first quarter. Tigers a little fortunate there.
Yeah, you can hear the Federal Hocking fans kind of upset with that one. Kendall, his first putback, actually got the ball caught on the padding underneath the backboard. He was so deep and came back down with it and then went up and scored it.
Kendall being aggressive, going to pick up his 2nd foul as Chapman was coming right at him, the smaller guard. Did a really good job protecting his body, and where they got Kendall on, he didn't go straight up, John. He went with the swat, and that's where the foul's going to call it every time.
Yeah, and we talked about it, on the way to the gym tonight, that Kendall was actually a little bit of foul trouble over the weekend as well at Point Pleasant when the Tigers lost a tough one there. And obviously him being such a big part of this offense and defense going both ways for Marietta, that's going to be a tough loss. He's going to take a seat here with 2 early fouls in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that's what happened exactly. About right around this time at Point Pleasant where he picked up 2 early fouls, didn't have any points in that first half. He goes to the bench with 2 points in this 4 points in this first quarter. And another lane violation. That's really not going to make Federal Hocking fans happy. Is Chapman made both free throws. The second one called off. And it is 14-11 Tigers with a minute 11 to go. And that, I haven't seen a lane violation all season. And we've seen 2 called against Federal Hocking. I'm not saying they're the wrong call. I'm just saying I haven't seen them. Ball poked away. Tigers Costco recovers in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. Gets it to Harris. Back up top to Costco. In the left corner to Lears Kelly. 14-11. Marietta leads under 1 to go in the first quarter. Lears Kelly aggressive to the hole. Shot no good, but will go to the line to shoot 2. Now, I like what Kelly does there. 2 things, Sean. He slows it down, gets Marietta under control after a couple loose balls, and then he's aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely. And with Kendall not being in the game, obviously, Graham being the other scorer on the floor right now, it's him and Lears Kelly, kind of the 2 leading scorers out there for the Tigers. And, Elijah saw that and took his man to the rim, and they're calling a lot of fouls. The 11th team foul total between the 2 teams just in this first quarter here.
If that continues, it'll be a long night. 15-11 after the first free throw's up and in. 4 points for Lears Kelly. Second free throw's up and in. Make it 5, 16-11. Did he make the first?
Yeah.
Okay. 44 seconds. Outside 3. Blatch shot no good. Rebound by Knighton. And a nice strong rebound. This is a big opportunity here for Marietta, up 16-11. Harris into the lane. That's going to be an easy travel call against Marietta. And I talk about a big opportunity because with 33 seconds, I thought they might pull it back out, John, and hold for the last shot, up 16-11 against a really good Fed Hawk team, but they stayed aggressive, and the travel is going to turn it back over to Federal Hocking.
And looking here how Federal Hawkins bring the ball to the floor, almost guarantee this is probably their last at least offensive possession.
Cottrell, right side, dances with the basketball into the lane, spin shot up and in. Just too easy for him, 16-13, 13 seconds to go. Costco going to bring it up across the timeline, 10 seconds. Costco out front, 7 seconds, gets a pick from Knighton. Costco with 4 seconds. Out to Lears Kelly with 2 seconds. Outside to Costco is going to let a 3 go at the buzzer and shot no good. And that is how we'll end the first quarter. Kind of a wild first quarter. Good news, though, at the end of 1, it is Marietta 16, Federal Hocking 13. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a Big Drill Player of the Game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
Hey, it's Dave Allen for Parmar Stores. Have you signed up for the Parmar app yet? If not, what are you waiting for? A simple download of the Parmar app could save you big bucks at the register and at the pump. It's easy. Download the app and get ready to save. You can also sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card. We have over 210 stores in 5 states, and we continue to grow, all in an effort to better serve you. Parmar is the official store of high school sports in West Virginia, and we are the official convenience store of Marshall University. Come see us today, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Shop Apex True Value for great bargains of the month. Keep your home's water system running smoothly with Morton's Clean and Protect water softening pellets for only $6.99. A 32-gallon Rubbermaid trash can is just $27.99 this month. Pick up a 16-pack of AA or AAA Duracell alkaline batteries for only $15.99. Keep your family safe with an updated smoke alarm from First Alert for just $14.99. And a 4-pack of GE LED light bulbs in daylight or soft white is only $5.99. Don't miss out. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value.
7:47 just underway here in the second quarter. Hard to the hole. Federal Hocking ball shot the ball knocked away. Swatted shot by Knighton. And then a loose ball picked up on the inbounds line, and it'll be Marietta basketball when it's all said and done. First 10 seconds or so, it's kind of started just like the first quarter ended. Chaos. 16-13, Tigers lead. With the basketball to our right, AJ touches up top. Graham, Lears Kelly, Britton, Coast, and Knighton. AJ is going to go into the lane, pick up his dribble. Knighton, left side to Britton, goes baseline. Britton shot no good, but he's fouled by Blatch.
That's going to be Blatch's second foul as well. Team 5th for the Lancers.
And so Britton's first free throw is going to hit every single part of the rim and go in. Shooter's touch. Britton's first. 7:19 to go, second quarter, 17-13 now. Make it, the score's going to stay the same as that free throw's no good. 17-13 Marietta. 7:17 to go, second quarter. Lancers on an 18-game winning streak. This Tiger team split the difference this weekend, 1-1. Double overtime win at Cambridge. Loss at Point Pleasant. They ended up a split for the league title, and the ball's going to be off the Lancers. Tiger basketball. Good D by Britton out front here to force that turnover. Coast set the inbounds. Remember, Coast has 2 fouls. And then you have A.J. Graham with 1, Seth Britton with 1, Lears Kelly with 1. 7 team fouls on Marietta, 5 team fouls on Federal Hocking. And with 7:07 to go, Tigers finally get it inbounds after having the first attempt knocked away. A.J. Graham touches across the timeline, gets a pick, goes right side. A.J. up top to Lears Kelly. Lears Kelly on a little pick and roll with Knighton to the hole, up and in. Good looking give and go, pick and roll if you will. Knighton with an aggressive move makes it 19-13.
Yeah, you really see the growth of this Marietta team without Kendall on the floor and still getting scores.
Ball turned over, and then Marietta turned it over. It all said and done, Cottrell, who turned it over, ended up with a bucket.
Yeah, as I was saying, Kendall's such a large part of this offense for the Tigers going the other way, and him out of the game. Seen some other people here have to score for the Tigers, which just kind of shows the depth that they've built over the years.
Left side, Coast is going to let a 3 go. It's going to rattle all the way in and out. Cottrell with the rebound, going to sprint it up. Look underneath. Shot by Miller is going to be no good. Coast going to pull down the rebound into the hands of Britton with 6:02 to go in the second quarter. Britton hard to the hole. His shot's not going to count. It's going to be a block called. Officials had to get together there for a second. That is going to be the second on Miller. 6 team fouls. So both of these teams not exactly in comfortable positions with some of their players with foul trouble, John.
Yeah, and I would think that Marietta's going to probably have a little bit more depth than this Federal Hocking team does. Just looking on the bench, like some of the kids that are halfway down the bench here for Federal Hocking played a little bit in the JV game earlier. So their depth's not going to be as strong. So for Marietta, it's obviously a big deal to this point with still 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
First free throw up and in by Britton with 5:56 to go. Tigers leading 20-15. Second free throw's up and in. Good job by Britton. Costco's going to come in for him. In fact, at one point, one of the JV players was up here in the stands. Coach looked for him. He went down to the locker room to get changed, come on the bench. So that's when you know you're going to need depth, when you're calling guys out from the stands. 7:47 to go. Tigers lead 21-15. I don't think he ever made it back up, by the way. Three-pointer on the way is off the mark. Offensive rebounds is going to be no good by Miller, and Marietta's going to end up with the rebound the other way. A.J. up top, lets a 3 go, and he knocks it down. A.J. Graham hits a 3, has 8 points. The Tigers lead up to 9. 5:17 to go, second quarter. Lancers with the basketball. Definitely a little different game than what we saw at their facility. A three-pointer by Earhart, no good. Another Knighton rebound for Marietta. Lears Kelly going to push left side. With 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll look at statistics. And the Tigers' rest of the season. Nice move by Lears Kelly. Shot was no good, short. Here comes Cottrell the other way. His shot bothered enough by Knighton, it's no good, but a rebound pulled down by Miller. His putback no good, and here comes Marietta out of the pack. Fast break. Ooh. They're going to get Marietta for a backcourt. And what is the rule on that, John? Is it the ball or the player?
It's the ball.
Okay.
But the player has to establish himself on that side of the floor before he can catch it. And I don't think A.J. had both feet across there before he caught the ball.
So Marietta called with an over and back, and it'll be Federal Hocking basketball when we return out of the timeout. 24-15, Marietta leads. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Mid-Ohio Valley, your #1 dealer is Pioneer Family Auto Group in Marietta and Parkersburg. With over 950 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs and our extended inventory. Ridiculous trade-in allowances for vehicles just like yours. And regardless of your credit history, our goal is always 100% financing for everyone. Shop the Mid-Ohio Valley's #1 dealer, Pioneer Family Auto Group. With locations in Marietta and Parkersburg. Pioneer Chevrolet, Pioneer GMC, Family Ford, Lincoln, Pioneer Honda, VW Mazda. Online at pioneerfamilyauto.com. Includes Norris Trailer Coffee inventory. See the details. Not offer credit. Must meet minimum lender qualifications.
Fried Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a Big Drill Player of the Game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fried Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fried Dental Group, Big Drill Player of the Game. Fried Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
4:36 to go here in the second quarter. Aaron Cassidy, John Sewell, Marietta. Tigers leading 24-15 over Federal Hocking. Tigers have done a really good job down the second quarter stretch. Into the lane, shot by Chapman, no good. Miller with the rebound. His shot is short. And a Tiger rebound. And a whistle and a foul going to be called on a reach-in, and we're going to go all the way down the court and shoot free throws. That's a big foul against Federal Hocking.
Yeah, it's going to be Chapman's first. They're team 7th, so we're going to go 1-on-1 here with Knighton should be the one shooting the free throw, I believe. There's a little discussion here at half court.
And Miller, John, for Federal Hocking, he's done a really good job on the boards offensively. Last 3 trips down, he just can't get the bunnies to go back and up and in.
Yeah, and Knighton's been cleaning the glass down here for the Tigers. I think that's the last 5 or 6 possessions in a row. He's gotten the rebound there.
Knight at the free throw line. He is the one that was fouled. The free throw is going to be long. Offensive rebound tipped out, picked up by Cottrell for Federal Hocking. He's going to go the other way. Dishes it underneath. Shot is no good by Chapman. And a rebound pulled down by Marietta. Federal Hocking's gone ice cold right now. Marietta's got to take advantage of this. Up 24-15.
I believe that's a 6th straight possession. Knighton's gotten the rebound.
Lears Kelly out to A.J. Graham's feeling it. Three-pointer no good. Off the front of the rim. Here goes Cottrell down the lane, and the shot is going to be blocked out of bounds. Chapman ended up with it off a nice feed by Cottrell, and Lears Kelly sends that one out of bounds with authority. Nice block. Lears Kelly's having himself a game. 24-15.
And that was all kind of led there by a little heat check from A.J. Graham, I think, going the other way from Marietta.
Three-pointer, one and done by Earhart and Federal Hocking. Here comes the Tigers. A.J. Graham with it left side. Gets it to Costco. Play called out by Coach Austin Gardner. Tigers lead 24-15, 3:27 to go, second quarter. A little bit of a motion offense. Stack on the right side. Lears Kelly touches it, trying to isolate him. Now back out to A.J. Kickball. Going to be Marietta basketball. John's play set up there, was it to try to isolate Lears Kelly?
Yeah, I think Coach Gardner saw the mismatch. Lears Kelly, he's been able to get to the rim pretty comfortably so far in the first half. Wanted to get him his left side, his strong hand, and play a little one-on-one game there.
Costco gets it into the lane. Hop step, feed to Knight, and dunks it down. Isaac with a two-handed dunk from the left side. Off the dribble, three-pointer the other way. Shot no good. Momentum in favor of the Tigers, who lead 26-15.
Yeah, Knight in there with the dunk and a little bit of traffic as well. Somebody from Fed Hawk underneath him.
Lears Kelly the other way. Shot is short on the left-handed layup with 2:43 to go. Transition three by Chapman, no good. And another rebound by Knighton. And down the sideline comes Graham, and a whistle and a foul. This one's going to be on Chapman. His second. AJ will go to the line because we're in the bonus. What a throwdown by Knighton. I know he could dunk on fast breaks. I didn't know he could do it from the block off a dribble.
Yeah, off 2 feet especially, and got a lot of the rim there as well. Like I said, in traffic, I think he beat the first defender there, but there was definitely a little Fed Hawk defender was coming across the lane there and caught someone. But wow, yeah, great play there by Knighton. I think it's the last 8 possessions that Federal Hawking's had that Knighton's cleaned the glass just here in the second quarter.
Free throw by Graham's up and good. Now, I mean, this record's pretty safe, I think. 25 rebounds by Doug Bentz is the record for Marietta. Now, 18 for Kendall on Friday night. He had 18 rebounds and 31 points. Knighton, though, tonight could make a threat to get in that 16, 17, 18 range, as both free throws knocked down by A.J. Graham.
And Isaac Knighton's had to carry the load down here on the glass as well, with Kendall having 2 fouls.
Oh, they're going to get a quick foul on Coast, pick up his 3rd foul, and it'll send, he was in active shooting anyhow, Andrew Earhart to the line. That's just a tough one for Coast. He'd probably like to have that one back.
Yeah, just a little swat at the ball, got him on the wrist as he was going up.
And he was beat off the spin, so free throw by Earhart is going to be off. I'll tell you what, John, you're right. The last 6 minutes, they can't be shooting more than 10%.
I really think before this last possession on the foul here, I think it was the last 8 possessions in a row, Knighton's cleaned the glass. So they've missed at least 8 times down. And in an 8-minute period, not a lot more time there to score. We've still got 2.5 left.
Earhart breaks it with the free throw. The second one's up and in. 28-16 Tigers. Costco breaks the press outside. Left side now swing to Lears Kelly. Goes hard to the whole left side. Lears Kelly up and in. He missed the last couple times he went aggressive. I like him staying that way, and puts the shot up and in. Long three the other way. He's going to splash in. This one from Earhart, he answers in a transition three. No doubt about it, 30-19. Tigers lead. With the basketball to our right, minute 54 to go, second quarter. And the Tigers with that 11-point lead. Lears Kelly touches up to A.J. Graham, top of the key. Goes into the lane, back out to Costco. Costco hop step into the lane, gets it over to Knighton on the block. Knighton hook shot in the lane, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Federal Hocking. And a good hustle there by Iden Miller. Here comes Cottrell the other way, and there's Kelly poking it away, stopping the fast break. It's going to stay with Federal Hocking, John, but Lears Kelly, how about the defense tonight, too?
Yeah, good poke of the way there, because if not, there was nobody from Marietta underneath the rim. That was going to be a layup for Federal Hocking.
Set to inbounds. Federal Hocking, Earhart in the corner, tries to go baseline, fouled by Britton. Little battle back and forth, probably a good call there against the Tigers. That is Britton's 3rd foul. Well, actually, John, they still have it at 2 up on the scoreboard. I'm with you, though. I think the book probably says 3. Either way, it's going to send Federal Hocking to the line to shoot a free throw and a bonus if he makes it. He is Earhart, and he puts it up and in. So he's starting to feel it. He scored their last 5 points. A big three-pointer and 2 free throws. 30-20, Marietta with a minute 23 to go, second quarter. Tigers in control throughout this second quarter. As Federal Hocking went cold there momentarily. Second free throw up and in, so they cut it to 9.
And if you're Marietta here, Aaron, probably going to take the air out of the ball a little bit and look for nothing but pretty much a layup these next couple possessions.
Seth Britton with it out front, goes into the lane. Push shot, bank shot up and in. Britton uses the glass as he goes to the ground. Shot is good. Cottrell the other way, races down the court. Floater up in the lane is good. He's filled it up already with 11. Graham with 10 for Marietta, under a minute to go, second quarter. Buckle up, 23. Costco, left side, Britton goes baseline hard. Britton's going to get called for a charge. There's his 3rd. And Ward, if it wasn't a full charge, definitely made the official turn his head. He went flying. So Karenni comes into the game for Marietta.
Yeah, and it was an offensive foul, so obviously on the player control foul, nobody going to the line, because that's going to be the 10th team foul there on the Tigers.
So the next foul would put them in the double bonus. Just 38 seconds to go, second quarter. Tigers 32-23. Cottrell to Earhart, lets a 3 rip, no good. Long, high rebound, secured by Costco. Push it, Karenni left side, pulls it back out, 22 seconds underneath the Knighton. Shot no good. Karenni with the rebound, put back up and in. A really good bucket by Tommy Karenni. Cottrell with it out front. Earhart touches top of the key, 8 seconds. spins in the lane. Earhart's shot's going to be blocked by Knighton. 2 seconds. Cottrell's not going to get a shot because it's going to be tipped away by Lears Kelly. Marietta fans love the effort. We go to the half. It is Marietta 34, Federal Hocking 23. We'll be right back. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
1 or 2 or 10 things have changed since I got in the real estate business. Hi, this is Steve McCarthy of McCarthy Real Estate. Gone are the days when folks just stopped by 318 2nd Street in Marietta. Now you can find McCarthy Real Estate on Facebook with weekly feature listings or MariettaRealEstate.com. We have real phones and cell phones and GPS, although we know our way around. McCarthy Real Estate since 1953. You don't need good luck to find us, but you'll have it when you do.
Mid-Ohio Valley, your #1 dealer is Pioneer Family Auto Group in Marietta and Parkersburg. With over 950 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and our extended inventory. Ridiculous trade-in allowances for vehicles just like yours. And regardless of your credit history, our goal is always 100% financing for everyone. Shop the Mid-Ohio Valley's #1 dealer, Pioneer Family Auto Group. With locations in Marietta and Parkersburg. Pioneer Chevrolet, Pioneer GMC, Family Ford Lincoln, Pioneer Honda VW Mazda. Online at pioneerfamilyauto.com. Includes Norris Trailer Coffee inventory. See the details. Not offer credit. Must meet minimum lender qualifications.
Neighbors helping neighbors. Around here, we can count on each other to help out in big ways and small. Which is why you can count on Memorial Health System to be there for you with everything your heart may need. From advanced testing technologies to open heart surgery, we're the only team in the region who can treat your condition every step of the way. As your regional health system, we're making it easier to get exceptional care close to home.
Learn more at mhsystem.org/heart.
Back here at halftime, Aaron Cassidy alongside John Sewell. We're so glad that you're with us, whoever you may be. WMOA, AM 1490, FM 101.3. Also the WMOA app. As the Marietta Tigers here at halftime lead 34-23. It was a game, I think it was 16-13, John, at the end of the first quarter. Tigers lockdown defense really good most of the second quarter. They did score 10 points at Federal Hocking, but Marietta put up 12 points in that second quarter. So a really good quarter for the Tigers here in the second.
Yeah, for Marietta, especially defensively, didn't allow any offensive rebounds, I don't think, by Federal Hocking there. Knighton, big quarter by him. Obviously had the big dunk. Got the momentum changed a little bit for this Marietta team, along with at least 8 straight possessions of rebounds. So he's already close to the double-double. He's got 6 points. We'll talk a little bit more here about, but 6 points, at least, like I said, 10 rebounds to go with that. So a big, huge quarter there by Isaac Knighton. Kind of led the way, especially with Alex Kendall, like we talked about, having such a big, impact on this Tigers team going both directions. And he is out there early with two early fouls in the first quarter, and Knighton kind of led the charge for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was really impressive. It's kind of cool to see over the last month, really, some leaders start to emerge for this Marietta team, and now you're starting to get a lot of them. Lears Kelly has just really played with some confidence over the last month. Knighton playing with some confidence really since the Warren game, when you and I will go back to at one point he had rebounded maybe 2 shots on 2 different times and passed it out to someone else when he could have easily laid it up. I know him and Coach Gardner talked about him being aggressive. And since then, he has been super aggressive, and it's paying off. Yeah,
and it shows some of the coaching and some of the growth these players over time throughout the season. And Knighton's one of them. We talked about Lears Kelly tonight, kind of, having 7 points here early and kind of taking the charge offensively a little bit as well.
Wow, that was really loud as they get the music going here at Sutton Gymnasium. You probably heard it as well, but yeah, Lears Kelly, Knighton, AJ, really playing well tonight with the 10 points. We're going to look at all the scoring when we come back. It is Marietta 34, Federal Hocking 23. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Shop Apex True Value for great bargains of the month. Keep your home's water system running smoothly with Morton's Clean and Protect water softening pellets for only $6.99. A 32-gallon Rubbermaid trash can is just $27.99 this month. Pick up a 16-pack of AA or AAA Duracell alkaline batteries for only $15.99. Keep your family safe with an updated smoke alarm from First Alert for just $14.99. And a 4-pack of GE LED light bulbs in daylight or soft white is only $5.99. Don't miss out. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Dave Allen for Par-Mar Stores. Have you signed up for the Par-Mar app yet? If not, what are you waiting for? A simple download of the Par-Mar app could save you big bucks at the register and at the pump. It's easy. Download the app and get ready to save. You can also sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. We have over 210 stores in 5 states, and we continue to grow, all in an effort to better serve you. Par-Mar is the official store of high school sports in West Virginia, and we are the official convenience store of Marshall University. Come see us today, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
At Merrill, they know that just like in this game, there is a strategy, a game plan, and a hopeful outcome. The same should hold true for your investments, retirement, and financial future. Call Bill Mannix, Kathy Huck, David Treadway, or Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 for an appointment to discuss your goals. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation.
Back here at Sutton Gymnasium, halftime, and our thanks to our friends at Merrill Lynch, located in downtown Marietta. Bill Mannix and staff take good care of you and sponsor all season long of our statistics and here on the radio for Marietta Tigers games. Let's take a look at Federal Hocking, who's 18-2 coming into this game. Winners of 18 straight. Marietta leads 34-23. Federal Hocking scoring. Trey Cottrell with 11 points. Caden Chapman with a point. Scotty Blatch hit a three-pointer to start this game off. And Andrew Earhart has 8. So again, Cottrell with 11. Chapman with 1. 3 points for Blatch. 8 points for Earhart. And John, you noticed something, obviously. Cottrell went for 30 against Marietta in the first game. Tigers made a conscious effort in that second quarter to make sure that didn't happen again.
Yeah, he only hit a couple shots there in a half-court offense, for Federal Hocking. But the majority of the time they were face guarding him, and every time there was a screen set on, they either switched the screen or they even a couple times doubled the screen, made him give the ball up and forced, somebody else to take the shot for Federal Hocking, which I think hurt him a little bit there, especially in that second quarter during that dry spell where, they went, I think, at least 8 or 9 possessions without a bucket.
Marietta 34-23. Tiger scoring when we come back. You're listening to Marietta Tiger basketball on local radio.
Auto Plus understands what it's like to be a good neighbor. Here at Auto Plus, we are as connected with our local communities as we are to other stores. Your friends at Auto Plus get excited about local sports in the air, bringing winning teams together for some thrilling competition. At Auto Plus, we are always part of the action. We have many open opportunities for success throughout our locations. If you want to join our winning team, apply now at autoplusap.com or come see us in the store.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Back here at Sutton Gymnasium, I'm sure you can hear in the background a little Dancing Queen being played as the Marietta Tigers will take a look real quick at their scoring. Elijah Lears-Kelly with 7 points in that first half. A.J. Graham led all Tigers scoring with 10. Knighton had 6, as John said, approaching 10 rebounds. 4 for Alex Kendall before he got in foul trouble and had to sit most of the first half. And 5 points for Seth Britton off the bench, 2 for Tommy Corrini, who had a nice bucket on an offensive rebound. That is the 34 points for the Marietta Tigers. Tigers 34-23, final timeout. Second half around the corner. You're listening to Marietta Tiger Basketball on local radio.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a Big Drill Player of the Game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group, Big Drill Player of the Game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta.
34-23 as the Tigers lead here to start the third quarter. Johnny Wharf bailing me out tonight with his equipment. Appreciate it. As the Tigers immediately go to Kendall. Kendall just loops around to the right side, puts the shot up and in. Tigers up by 13 to start the third. Aaron Cassidy, John Sewell, Brett Treadway on the camera tonight, also bringing me the equipment. Much appreciated. Derek Jones back at the studio. That's what happens when you switch cars. Three-pointer on the way by Federal Hocking to be short. Backside rebound put up by Chapman. He is fouled. Shot no good, but it'll go to the line to shoot 2. The whistle and the foul on...
Shoot on A.J. Graham. It's going to be his second.
Graham, yep, you're right.
He had that ghost foul that should have been Britton's probably earlier in the,
yeah,
in the
you're
first
right.
half.
You're right. And at this point, they'll take it because Britton has 3. First free throw off the mark here by Caden Chapman. One of the captains, Ward, Cottrell, Chapman, the 3 guys that are captains on this team. Second free throw up and good. Now they're going to pressure Marietta again. Lears Kelly just breaks the press quickly with no pressure or no problem. 36-24. A.J. Graham with it on the right point. Spin move to Kendall. Top of the key. Kendall going to pick up his dribble. Get it to Coast left side. Coast gets it to Lears Kelly on the right. Into the lane. Lears Kelly feed to Coast. To Knighton. Shot up and in. He could have probably went up and scored, or he found Knighton unselfishly, did Lears Kelly. Buckets up and good either way. Three-pointer from the corner in transition. Blatch knocks it down. 38-27. Tigers lead with 6:40 to go, third quarter. This is a team that will not go away, I guarantee it, with Federal Hocking. And they can get back in games real quick with their shooting. A.J. Graham with it up top. A.J. out to Lears Kelly. Lears Kelly goes into the paint, now out to Coast. Isaac picks up his dribble, back out to Eli. Eli to Coast. Three-pointer on the way. He hits it. They just picked for Lears Kelly up top. Coast went over to the point and was able to knock down the 3 and extend the Tiger lead 41-27. And just as quickly down on the other side, it was a miss shot by Federal Hocking, and a foul on the rebounds will go on Federal Hocking. And it'll be Tiger basketball. A.J. Graham with his neon orange shoes, going to bring it across the timeline. Checked by the much larger Blatch. Up top, Graham, 18-footer, is going to knock it down. A.J. is starting to feel it again here tonight. He did early in that first half. He has 12, and the Tigers lead 43-27. There's a Kendall rebound off of a Cottrell miss, and the Tigers try to bring it up in the front court. Graham is going to have a ball stolen away, but picked back up by Kendall, gets in the corner. Three-pointer by Coast is going to be waved off as they're going to get Kendall on a charge. And that'll be his third quickly, as we are just a little over 2.5 minutes into this third quarter. They're going to let Kendall go and play with the 3 fouls. 43-27. John, that's a tough call.
Yeah, pretty weak call, but that's why they also in college had that little semicircle in the paint that some people love and hate. But for those reasons right there, I mean, Federal Hocking was set up right underneath the rim. Kendall gave it up, tried to avoid him, a little bit of contact, and Federal Hocking's player fell. So it can be a third on Kendall nonetheless.
Federal Hocking with it. Earhart goes into the lane. Earhart's layup's going to rattle out. Lears Kelly going to pull down the rebound. Behind his back, up across the timeline, and they slow it down. Out to Coast, straight on three. He hits it. Isaac Coast with a straight on three. Timeout, Tigers. Marietta up by 19 now, 46-27. When we come back, you're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
When it comes to numbers, Bill Mannix has more than 24 years of experience helping people with their investment and retirement goals. Call Bill, Kathy Huck, David Treadway, or Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 and arrange an appointment to review your numbers. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation.
4:44 to go, third quarter. Aaron Cassidy, John Sewell here at Sutton Gymnasium, home of the Tigers, home of a Tiger basketball team that has won 1,360 games. As I look at that sign to the left in its program history, looking for 1,361 tonight, and they lead by 19, 46-27. Cottrell into the lane, and before he could get there, he's going to be fouled by Lears Kelly. And he'll go to the line to shoot a couple here.
Yeah, that's going to be Lears Kelly's second for the Tigers. It's going to be their third team foul.
John, timeouts after big buckets like that when a team goes up by 19. As a coach, talk us through that. I've always been curious. You're not calling it because you're mad, but you're up, you hit a big shot, you use the timeout.
Just got to try to stop the momentum a little bit there, draw something up for your team that you know is kind of maybe a quick hitter or maybe a play that you only run so often that you're guaranteed to get a good look out of. Just try to kill that momentum going the other way, get a bucket.
46-29 after both free throws knocked down by Cottrell. Is the Tigers breaking the press, facing a little bit of a zone into the corner. That's Harris for a three. His shot is off the mark, and they're going to push it down the court quickly to Chapman. Jumper on the way, Chapman knocks it down. So they've gone to a little bit of a zone look here, and back-to-back shots. And a three-pointer on the way by Coast is going to be left short. And so here we go. The game, a little bit of momentum starting to swing into Federal Hocking's favor here. 46-31, Tigers lead. Fed Hawk with the last couple buckets, John. And you just got to be careful. Again, they're a team that can shoot their way right back into a game.
Yeah, and a 15-point game, for Federal Hocking, they're licking their chops. Just got two back-to-back stops, scored the last two possessions. They can cut it here to 13 and kind of, put a little pressure on the Tigers here. It's still, quarter and a half to go.
Cottrell tries the layup. Shot was no good. And the Tigers are going to end up getting the ball back off the inbound. Lears Kelly had it stripped from him, and in part because he was pushed away from the basketball. And then when Federal Hocking jumped on it, they got called for the travel. And now it'll be Tiger basketball. And I really like what Coach Thompson does here. This shows you is there was a fan that was not happy from Federal Hocking with that call. And he just goes down between the fan and the official to make sure the fan doesn't get thrown out. Your community will like you a lot when you take up for them like that. Hard to the hole goes Harris. Shot was no good, but Kendall was going to put back up the rebound up and in. 48-31, quick transition three, splash. Earhart knocks it down. And now we see a quick timeout, but it's an official timeout because the net was a little bit messed up. Tigers lead 48-34 with 3:18 to go. And the turnover, here comes Federal Hocking the other way. Chapman's jumper no good. In transition, AJ's going to pull down the rebound. 48-34, 2:58, third quarter. Tigers lead with the basketball to our left. And a quick entry pass going to be stolen away. Now stolen back by the Tigers. Starting to get a little sloppy here. Graham's shot no good. Followed by Kendall on the tip is up and in. 50-34. Kendall making his presence known. He has 10 now, does Kendall. 6 here in the second half. Cottrell down the other way. A whistle and a foul. Shot is good, and he'll go to the line to shoot the bonus. That's going to be the third.
Fourth on
Britt. 15 now for Cottrell. Remember, he had 30 against Marietta in the first game, but he had a lot of supporting cast in that game. Not so much tonight as his free throws up and in. The rest of the team's been a little quiet as the Tigers lead 50-37. And again, I don't think a 13-point lead you're super comfortable with if you're Marietta. Kendall goes in the lane hard. Ball's going to be stripped away. Federal Hocking the other way. Cottrell down in the lane. Shot's going to be blocked away. Now a travel going to be called on Federal Hocking. Things getting contentious, if you can kind of hear it in the background here, on both sides. Not exactly happy with how things are being called. 50-37, Tigers lead with 2:11 to go. Now things calm down a little bit. Costco, left side to Graham, pops a three. Shot is no good. Kendall with the rebound, gobbles it up and puts it back up and in. 52-37, Kendall now with 12, making his presence known here in this third quarter with his 3 fouls. Cottrell spins in the lane, and a foul going to be called on the Tigers. Lears Kelly, he fouled him on purpose. Federal Hocking wants an intentional foul called because extended arms out for a push, but he didn't push him hard. He just enough to throw him off course. And it'll be Federal Hocking at the line to shoot the 2 free throws. Cottrell, first free throw's up and good.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to miss a free throw. He hasn't yet tonight.
Doesn't look like it either.
The foul really doesn't help you a whole lot.
Yeah, you're right. You probably have a better chance to let him go to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw on its way. It's going to be up and in. Looks like he hasn't missed one all season the way he shoots. 52-39. Cottrell now with 18 for Federal Hocking, but the Tigers lead 52-39. Costco inside the free throw line. Jumper no good. Skying for the rebound. Lears Kelly. He is fouled. The question will be, and they are going to give him the shot. Say the foul was on the shot. 2 free throws coming for Lears Kelly. That is the second on Cottrell for Federal Hocking. And what a third quarter this has been. Lears Kelly's first free throw's up and in.
And if you're Marietta here, that puts you up 14 with that free throw. Lears Kelly, another one here on the way. And I think for Marietta, it's going to be super important to have a minimum 10-point lead going into that fourth quarter. You know, with only 8 minutes to play, we talk about possessions, no shot clock. They can limit them pretty quickly.
Second free throw upcoming here by Elijah's, up and good. 54-39. Tigers by 15. The minute 30 to go, third quarter. Federal Hocking going to slow it down a little bit, moving from left to right. Cottrell top of the key. Going to put on a dancing clinic, tries a shot out front as he was checked by Kendall. Kendall's going to block it, and he's going to recover, get it to Lears Kelly, out to Kendall, back to Coase. Coase goes into the lane, jumper on its way, no good. And a rebound going to be pulled down by Chapman for Federal Hocking. He is hounded by Costco up the floor behind him. Federal Hocking now into a set. Miller with it on the right side, corner to Chapman. His jumper on its way, and he knocks it down. 54-41, 47 seconds to go. Tigers break what looked to be a press. Graham's going to go to the hole, takes a tumble, and you have one official call a charge and one called the block. And they're not going to get together and talk about it. And so AJ is going to come off as he went pretty hard to the grounds. And so it'll be Federal Hocking basketball off the foul from AJ Graham, his third, as the Tigers lead 54-41. And so Knighton comes into the game. Lears Kelly, Knighton, Coast, Kendall, Costco. All out there for the Marietta Tigers. A dump in to Earhart off a design play. His air ball is picked off on the backside. Chapman shot no good. Tigers clear the rebound with 20 seconds. A big opportunity missed there for Federal Hocking. As the Tigers with this lead, they missed two bunnies. Marietta basketball. Swing to Coast. Thought about a three in the right corner. Back out to Costco. Costco back to Coast. Jump, fakes, shot, three-pointer no good. At the buzzer, put back by Lears Kelly, no good. And that's how a really wild third quarter wins. Marietta 54, Federal Hocking 41. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Auto Plus understands what it's like to be a good neighbor. Here at Auto Plus, we are as connected with our local communities as we are to other stores. Your friends at Auto Plus get excited about local sports in the air, bringing winning teams together for some thrilling competition. At Auto Plus, we are always part of the action. We have many open opportunities for success throughout our locations. If you want to join our winning team, apply now at autoplusap.com or come see us in the store.
When you're looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a real estate agency that folks have trusted in the Mid-Ohio Valley for more than 65 years? This is Steve McCarthy from McCarthy Real Estate. We know the housing market inside and out. You couldn't find a better time to list your home. List it with me and I'll do the rest. Finding comparable appraisals in the area, information on schools, neighborhoods, and setting the right price. We know the real estate market like the back of our hand and will gladly hold yours through this process. See listings at MariettaRealEstate.com.
Hey, it's Dave Allen for Parmar Stores. Have you signed up for the Parmar app yet? If not, what are you waiting for? A simple download of the Parmar app can save you big bucks at the register and at the pump. It's easy. Download the app and get ready to save. You can also sign up for the Parmar Rewards Card. We have over 210 stores in 5 states, and we continue to grow, all in an effort to better serve you. Parmar is the official store of high school sports in West Virginia, and we are the official convenience store of Marshall University. Come see us today, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Fourth quarter action, Federal Hocking basketball out of the timeout. Floater by Cottrell in the lane. A shot is no good, and the Tigers grab the rebound. Marietta 54-41 here on this Tuesday night. Aaron Cassidy, John Sewell, Derek Jones back at the studio. Brett Treadway to our right running the video. WMOA YouTube. All the home games there. And speaking of home games, the Tigers will get one on the 22nd. As Coast is going to let a three go from the left corner, and he knocks it down. Coast with 9, and that home game will be a tournament game, the first tournament game for the Tigers, and they earned a home game with it. A three by Cottrell out front, shot no good, and a rebound's going to be chased down by Earhart. He's going to knock a corner three down. Earhart now has 14. And I think he has 4 threes. 57-44, Tigers lead. 3 threes for Earhart. Out the Coast, top of the key to Costco. Back out front now to Costco. He got it to Coast momentarily. Kendall with it up top. Swings it right side to Coast. Going to let another three go, knock it down. Good looking shot, Isaac Coast. 60-44. Cottrell going to race it up. Shot on its way, no good. Just not his night on these jumpers, although he has 18 points. Rebound cleared by the Tigers. Lears Kelly, Costco, Kendall, Coast. Another three on its way. Good. Put on a show, Isaac. Back to back threes. Marietta now 63. Federal Hocking 44. We'll be right back.
Auto Plus understands what it's like to be a good neighbor. Here at Auto Plus, we are as connected with our local communities as we are to other stores. Your friends at Auto Plus get excited about local sports in the air, bringing winning teams together for some thrilling competition. At Auto Plus, we are always part of the action. We have many open opportunities for success throughout our locations. If you want to join our winning team, apply now at autoplusap.com or come see us in the store.
At People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. And it's that commitment to community that allows us to focus on what's most important, you. People's Bank offers all the financial services and products that you would expect. But it's the relationships we build with our clients through 120 years of service that truly makes People's Bank your bank. We would love the chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
6 minutes, 16 seconds here at Sutton Gymnasium, fourth quarter action. Marietta 63-44. 3 straight threes by Isaac Coast has put him up there. He now has 15 for the Tigers to lead all scorers for Marietta. Cottrell has 18 to lead all scorers in the game for Federal Hocking, and a pass that's going to go out of bounds off of a Tiger, going to stay with Federal Hocking. And remember, this is the Federal Hocking team that has come in with 18 straight wins. Their only losses of the season were the first 2, Caldwell and Alexander. And the Tigers in control right now, but Earhart's going to let a 3 go. His shot no good. Rebound by Federal Hocking. It is no good by Blatch. And the rebound by Cottrell is going to be put back up. Shot was no good, but Lears Kelly going to pick up a foul.
They're actually going to give that one to Knighton.
Oh, wow.
Which is lucky because that's his first for the Tigers.
It would have been Lears Kelly fourth.
Yeah, it would have been 4 on Lears Kelly.
So Cottrell will go to the line again. He's been there quite a bit tonight, where he's earned many of his 18 points. Again, his jumper just not quite where he wanted it tonight. Free throws up and in. Second time Marrietta's played them. The first time he went for 30. He has 19 now, but it's, again, been earned from the free throw line mostly. And the second free throw's up and in. 63-46, 6 minutes exactly to go here in this fourth quarter. Lears Kelly going to pull it back out, get it to Kendall. Kendall takes a couple dribbles, hands back to Lears Kelly. Out near center circle. Right side to Costco. Graham's still out. Went down pretty hard on his wrist. Appears to be okay on the bench with some ice on it. Going to try to feed it underneath. Back out to Kendall. Costco. They were looking for Knight, and back out to Lears Kelly with 5:33 to go. And the Tigers leading 63-46. Kendall going to pop a 3 deep, no good. Lears Kelly with the offensive rebound. Put back a little hard. Gets his own rebound. Second put back, no good. Third put back, no good. Tips it out into the hands of Coase. He goes hard the lane, shot up and in. And now a steal in the backcourt, but out of bounds. Going to go back to Federal Hocking. 65-46, and you heard it right. Lears Kelly had 3 offensive rebounds, 2 putbacks on that possession. And then he was the one that tipped it out to Coase to get the bucket. So he got an assist.
And get this, Aaron, for Coase. We're 5 minutes left here in the fourth. Only played 3 minutes, and Coase has 11 points in the quarter.
Yikes. That's pretty good. 65-46, 3 on its way. Off the mark by Blatch. Rebound by Kendall. Going to bring it up between his legs. Get a little ooh and ah out of the crowd. Lears Kelly back to Kendall on the left side to Costco. Back out to Kendall. Costco trying to work it to Knight, and they do on the left block. Back out to Costco. 4:37 to go and counting. Tigers 65-46. Lead. Ooh, Lears Kelly with a beautiful behind the back. Goes to the hole. Shot no good. Kendall with the rebound. Put back up. No good. And a rebound by Cottrell for Federal Hocking. Up the court. Shot no good by Ward. Rebound pulled down on a whistle and a foul. And this one will go on the Tigers. That will go on Lears Kelly, his 4th. And that is the 8th team foul on Marietta. In the second half, 18 fouls on Marietta, 2 on Federal Hocking, which we're kind of used to seeing Marietta in some foul, I'm not going to call it trouble like tonight, but they play really tight man-to-man and aggressive. So it's not uncommon for them to have an opponent in the bonus. Second free throw is on its way, and it's going to answer just like the first one did. And actually, that was Chapman who was shooting both of those. 4:16 to go. 65-48, Tigers with the lead. Costco going to get it underneath the Knighton. Jam on its way, up and in. Easy two-handed jam for Knighton there. He was all by his lonesome. 67-48. Chapman in the lane, floater no good. Rebound by Lears Kelly for the Tigers. Marietta 67-48, 3:48 to go, fourth quarter. This is a big stretch right here, because as you mentioned, John, you can, as the foul out front, you can start limiting possessions with 3:42. The strength of Federal Hocking is the three-point game. And I think that's what Coach Gardner's going to talk about here. 3:42 to go, timeout Marietta. Tiger basketball when we come back, leading 67-48. You're listening to Marietta basketball on local radio.
Fry Dental Group is a proud sponsor of the Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game. Every time our Marietta Tiger basketball team takes the court this year, we'll be looking for that likely candidate who exudes excellence on the basketball court. That's what we're looking for when we pick a Big Drill Player of the Game. Could be a block shot, could be a shot at the buzzer, could be a three-point shot, or just a lot of hustle. Thanks to the Fry Dental Group for making it possible right here on AM 1490. The Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. Fry Dental Group, 1309 Green Street, Marietta. When it comes to numbers, Bill Mannix has more than 24 years of experience helping people with their investment and retirement goals. Call Bill, Kathy Huck, David Predway, or Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 and arrange an appointment to review your numbers. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation.
3:42 to go, fourth quarter, 67-48, Marietta on top. Balanced scoring for the Tigers. Coast has 17, Knighton with 10, Kendall with 12, make it, almost 14, but he's going to be fouled on the inbound. Go to the line to shoot two. So he has 12 right now. 9 for Elijah Lears-Kelly. For Federal Hocking, the 20 really for Cottrell, and the rest they're balanced as far as Chapman with 4, 14 for Earhart, as Kendall's free throw is long and off the mark. 67-48 our score. Marietta leads with 3:39 to go in this fourth quarter. Tigers came into the game at 13-6, looking to go to 14-6. Federal Hocking team 18-2, winners of 18 straight. Second free throw by Kendall is up and good. Marietta next Monday night, we go to Massillon to play Perry. And then as we talked about on the 22nd, Marietta has a home game to start off the playoffs against Unioto. A couple shots missed on the Lancer side of the court. Tigers clear the rebound with 3:22 to go. Fourth quarter, leading by 20. They're going to swing pass it into the corner, just a little too high. Costco was trying to find Knighton, who would have had another dunk, by the way, because he was wide open in the lane. Just too high for him. And so now it'll be an inbounds for Federal Hocking. As Federal Hocking takes it into the lane, Earhart misses, ball thrown out of bounds, Tiger basketball. So almost hit Betsy Schramm over there in the corner.
Tiger great.
Yeah, former Tiger great. 68-48, Marietta on the press, breaks it, but a ball that's going to be stolen away from behind in the front court. Ward, now Marietta steals one in Federal Hocking's front court. Now they return the favor, does Federal Hocking. A whistle and a foul. This is going to be on Lears-Kelly. It'll be his 5th. It will be the bonus situation here for Cottrell. I just don't think he realizes it yet. Lears-Kelly, what a game. A well-deserved applause, both defensively, offensively, rebounding, assists. He was just so good tonight like he was on Saturday night.
Yeah, he's going to end the game tonight with 9 points. Is Lears-Kelly. And played really well, especially with A.J. Graham sitting majority at least of the second half here.
Free throw by Cottrell's up and good. It's just the presence, John, as he's been able to just fill it up in different ways, including those 3 offensive rebounds that he had in a row. And he probably had 5 rebounds or 6 to go with those 9 points. Probably that many assists. Second free throw, the first miss tonight by Cottrell, no good. Tigers rebound. Federal Hocking is going to press, trying to get the Tigers to break it. Britton does, left side. Britton up top to Kendall. Kendall back to Britton, 2:30 to go. Coast has a wide open 3. He's going to let it go out of the rim, and a backside rebound going to be picked up and put up by Knighton. He has 12 and at least that many rebounds, maybe 15 to 16 rebounds on the night. Our Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game, Isaac Knighton. And another missed shot here in the half court by Federal Hocking. Tigers get the rebound, outlet to Coast. Going to pull it back out with 1:57 to go. Britton with it. Britton on the left side to Coast. Tigers just looking to try to dribble this out, not be fouled. Kendall's going to pick it up, and a foul going to be called on the side here. And John, we could probably start adding up the statistics here. 70-49, Tigers with an impressive, what will go down in a victory tonight. We'll just see by how many. Tigers will go to 14-6 on the season, 18-3 for Federal Hocking. And an impressive game from Marietta from the second quarter on. Coast goes baseline, back out to Britton. Playing keep away now are the Tigers. Britton trapped, looking for some help. He's going to turn it over. Ball tipped around, tied up at center court. Timeout, though, before the tie-up happens. It happens, Federal Hocking timeout. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. 1:27 to go. And we're going to take a final timeout with them, catch our breath here with 1:27 to go, and what has been a pretty wild and fun game to call tonight. Marietta 70, Federal Hocking 49. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Auto Plus understands what it's like to be a good neighbor. Here at Auto Plus, we are as connected with our local communities as we are to other stores. Your friends at Auto Plus get excited about local sports in the air, bringing winning teams together for some thrilling competition. At Auto Plus, we are always part of the action. We have many open opportunities for success throughout our locations. If you want to join our winning team, apply now at autoplusap.com or come see us in the store.
1:27 to go. Fourth quarter, Tigers 70-49. The ball that was tied up at midcourt. A timeout by Federal Hocking. And they will inbound. Cottrell will get the inbound, throw it off Britton as he was falling out of bounds. And Cormandel will check in for Coast. Coast is thinking, man, I wanted one more three maybe. But what a fourth quarter by that young man. Put on a show from three-point land and got Marietta to finally pull away in this game.
Yeah, for Coast, that's 17 points just in the second half.
And what'd you say, 11 here in the fourth?
Yep, exactly.
As Federal Hocking, couple missed shots, finally a putback up by Miller. And it's 70-51. They're still bringing the pressure. Turnover, Tigers. Ball that's going to be knocked away. And it'll be Marietta basketball out of bounds. Yeah, 57.5 to go. Tigers lead 70-51. Federal Hocking will bring in McPherson. And also number 22, Messiah Cottrell. Cottrell just tonight in Drake, 21 points. But they were cold shooting, was this Federal Hocking team. In part because the Tigers played really good defense. Karenni in for Marietta. Cormandel in for Marietta. Harris, Kendall, and Britton. 43 seconds to go. Britton dribbles around now to Kendall. Kendall just going to hold with 36 seconds. Tries to get it to Cormandel, let him score. Spinner on the block. Shot was no good. He was trying to get a couple points in the scorebook tonight. Here goes the other way, and that's going to be McPherson's three, trying to get him in the scorebook for Federal Hocking. It's going to go out of bounds off the missed shot. 19.3 seconds to go. It'll be Federal Hocking basketball. Off the inbounds. Again, our thanks to Derek Jones back at the studios. We get ready to wrap up things here with 19 seconds. You see Shao check in for Marietta. Thanks to Brett Treadway as well tonight. Kendall going to get a great round of applause. Played with 3 fouls for much of the second half. Federal Hocking inbounds. A long three by Miller, no good. Shao with the rebound. Karenni going to on the press with 10 seconds. And that will do it here from Sutton Gym. Our final score is going to be 70-51. Tigers will move to 14-6 on the season, and they will snap an 18-game winning streak from Federal Hocking, who now goes to 18-3 on the season. And, John, a really good opportunity for two really good teams to play heading into what will be the playoffs. Now, Marietta will have one more game, as I mentioned, at Massillon Perry on Monday. We'll have it for you. But this is an opportunity down the stretch with these couple games here to get ready for the tournament.
Yeah, Marietta, again, we talked about Federal Hocking coming in 18-2 and a really tough team. Lost earlier this year, Marietta did at Federal Hocking. Kind of avenged that loss with some, I guess, triumph tonight with a 19-point victory. And playing these tough teams down the stretch, only going to prepare you for that tournament time when it's, next game is you're done, And so another big win for Marietta here tonight. And as they prepare for, tournament time, playing these tough teams, you're only going to find out more about your team. And tonight, the depth really proved Marietta to be, the stronger team in the long run.
Your thoughts as a second quarter on, was that what you thought that stood out most of all, just the size and strength of Marietta?
Yeah, size, strength, and just depth. For Federal Hocking, you'll see the statistics here in a second, but they only had 5 guys that scored tonight. And you look down that list for Marietta, and you got 5, 6, 7, 8 guys, in the score column and scoring multiple points as well. So super impressive team win here for Marietta. And, got to get ready now and have Massillon Perry and some more big games coming up here, and then it's tournament time.
Massillon Perry the 13th, the 22nd here at home against Unioto in their first OHSA tournament game. They've earned a spot in the OHSA tournament for a home game, have the Marietta Tigers. Let's look at Federal Hocking scoring again, brought to you by our friends at Merrill Lynch, Bill Mannix and his team. We appreciate their sponsorship. Trey Cottrell had 21 points. Caden Chapman had 8 points, 2 points for Iden Miller, 6 points for Scotty Blatch, 12 for Andrew Earhart. And that was the 51 points up there on the scoreboard for this Federal Hocking team. For Marietta, it was 9 points by Elijah Lears-Kelly. Again, we talked about probably had just as many rebounds and assists in that 5 to 6 range. Played a really good game, did Elijah tonight. A.J. Graham had 12 points before being out most of the second half. Hope that he is okay with the wrist. Isaac Coast had 17, filled it up in the second half. All of those coming in the second half for Coast. Big threes for him in the fourth quarter. Knighton, who was our Fried Dental Group Big Drill player of the game, 12 points. I'm going to say 16 or 17 rebounds. A couple big dunks, two-handed dunks that got their crowd on their feet. Alex Kendall ended up with 11 points, even with the foul trouble tonight. 5 points for Britton and 2 for Tommy Carini. So the Marietta Tigers tonight's victorious 70-51. Again, we thank all of our sponsors. We hope that when you get a chance that you will do as well as they make these broadcasts possible. And, of course, most of all, thank you, the listener, for tuning in each and every game. And we're excited to bring you next Monday night as the Tigers go to Massillon Perry. For John Sewell, I'm Aaron Cassidy. Final score for a final time tonight here from Sutton Gymnasium. It is Marietta 70, Federal Hocking 51. Until we talk to you again, have a wonderful evening, everyone.